Getty Images A 16-year-old girl from New Zealand is speaking out about the symptoms she suffered after contracting toxic shock syndrome, a life-threatening condition often linked to tampons where bacteria enters the body and releases harmful toxins. Grace Morgan, from Whangarei, a city on New Zealand's North Island, shared her symptoms with the New Zealand Herald in a bid to raise awareness among other women about the condition. She's eager to remind people to seek urgent medical attention if they notice any of the same signs, because that's what saved her life. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Grace first noticed her unusual symptoms while at work in July last year. "I just started having this pain over my whole body, kind of like an ache," she told the newspaper. The aching developed overnight into a rash which started on her stomach and spread to her chest, neck and thighs, along with a high temperature, vomiting and diarrhea. When Grace went to visit a doctor the next day, he was concerned about her high heart rate and her low blood pressure, which was so low it wasn't even registering on the machine. When no immediate improvements were seen with medication, she was quickly sent to hospital. There, Grace was diagnosed with toxic shock syndrome. Just days after her symptoms began, she was transferred to intensive care as her liver, kidney and heart all began to fail. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Thank you. With the right medication and the care of doctors and nurses, Grace made a recovery, but she knows how close she was to losing her life. While Grace knew there was a risk of leaving tampons in for too long, she insists she never did. Her doctors also told her that length of time is irrelevant. Simply using tampons alone can put people at risk. Risk, however, is low, as the NHS is clear to point out on its website. It's not realistic, or necessary, to stop using tampons because of this minimal risk, but as Grace proved, it is important to be aware of your body and to act on any unusual symptoms quickly. TSS symptoms according to the NHS, a high temperature, fever, of 39°C, 102.2 F, or above, flu-like symptoms, such as a headache, chills, muscle aches, a sore throat and a cough, feeling and being sick, diarrhea, a widespread sunburn-like rash, the whites of the eyes, lips and tongue turning a bright red, dizziness, a fainting, breathing difficulties, confusion, drowsiness. Follow Kat on Twitter.